Welcome back, everybody. I'm Phil. That's Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are Bars and Barbells.
And today we're getting into Estas Tonne. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, for the first time on the channel. And we're checking out his song,
The Song of the Golden Dragon.
And I know Sam is looking forward to this because there's a dragon in the title.
I love dragons. Big fantasy reader, so.
Where's your biggest fanfare of dragons come through, Sam?
Oh, originally probably The Hobbit, but I really like Game of Thrones. Has great dragons. And the Fourth Wing series also has great dragons.
There you go. So I'm not opposed to dragons either. I wouldn't say I'm as hardcore on the dragon fanfare as Sam is, but I do like my dragons too. And we're getting into an artist here that apparently has a real amazing ability to create a presence of creativity through different uses, using strings. And I'm looking forward to this. I think, Bobby plays guitar himself, and he requested this song. Yes. He sponsored this song. And Bobby, I think, made us the request for Paco de Lucia a long time ago and got us introduced to the flamenco guitar.
Yeah, which was really cool. Playing, so unique.
Which was fantastic. So clearly, we see that Bobby has an eclectic music taste.
Yeah, he also has a cool collection of guitars himself.
He's been, before I show you the picture of Bobby's guitars, I just wanted to make mention that Bobby's been a really long time supporter of our channel.
Thank you, Bobby. We appreciate you.
He keeps coming back every single month with a new sponsored video. So really does help our channel quite a bit. Thank you so much, Bobby.
Let us check out so many amazing things.
So as Sam was alluding to there, this here is Bobby's setup that he's got. He just got himself a new guitar, and he said he needed to get some increased motivation and incentive to continue making some music. And so he picked himself up a new guitar. And I would say that his setup here looks pretty sick.
I love this one on the far right.
And you've even got the little small guitars up in the speakers. So we've got 5 main guitars and then 2 ones for added appeal as well.
But the aesthetic.
But yeah, pretty cool stuff here. So I just wanted to show you guys that and see why Bobby loves his guitar playing. But anyways, like I said, we're going to get into this for the first time as a longer video here. I think as a street performance, I think that's what Estas Tonne is known for, is being somewhat of a troubadour and traveling and performing on the streets, which, I'm really excited to see because we don't get a lot of that on the channel.
No,
so, Sam, is there anything else I'm forgetting that we wanted to mention about this before we get started?
I do not believe so.
Okay, well, let's get started then. Let's go. If you want to feel more capable next month than you do this month, this is for you.
Our customized Stairway to Health coaching guide uses a quick 5-step intake that assigns a plan designed for your needs. It uses clear timers, instructional video demos, and motivates with simple weekly goals.
Take advantage of our limited time offer. We're giving away 1 month free to the first 100 members that sign up to our coaching platform, Stairway to Health.
Access is in the description and the comment section below.
He's so calm. It's so relaxed. Fingernails for finger picking. So
crazy.
wild. So wild how somebody can be so talented and make it look so effortless. I mean, just the added effect of the incense there as well. It like plays into his whole demeanor, right? Because he looks so calm, but then he has these moments where he just explodes to life with his fingers. And the thing that I think I'm most impressed with thus far is how it sounds so full. Like it's got this beautiful melody, but there's no rhythm section, quote unquote, to it. But it seems to have this great groove and melody at the same time. It's so complementary. And he's just, using his fingers. It's so wild to me.
I know. I really love how it's been building. And we had read prior to starting the video that it's like representative of a dragon waking up and then taking flight. So kind of elevating from being asleep and then, building into taking off and flying around. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this with the building. Like it started off like more slow and melodic and has definitely picked up tempo and intensity as it's gone on.
Are you visualizing the dragons?
Yeah, I am. And also you were talking about the incense, and like the smoke from the incense is almost like giving me representation of dragon, because the dragon has smoke and fire, right?
Right.
So I feel like that was like playing into this whole like visualizing of the dragon.
Well, I mean, the smoke is coming off the fire he's giving us with the strings. Yes. Right? He's tearing up, he's torching the strings, and then the smoke's coming through like the dragon. So the guitar is the dragon here.
Yeah, but I'm trying to like envision in my head like a dragon, like, waking up and then like walking around and then taking off and flying through the air. And I feel like this would be like a perfect soundtrack for that.
Oh, there you go. We should maybe, if they ever come out with a redo of the Game of Thrones final season, which they should, because they ruined it all, we can tell them to add this to the soundtrack.
Yes, use this for the soundtrack.
I find these sections here where he starts strumming a little harder are really cool because it gives you this vibe of like wind going through the wings, right? Like it's flying through the air. And it kind of feels like it's like maybe, or even it's ascending more or descending more, right? It's like
picking up the intensity,
the peaks and valleys in the journey. But it's so incredible that you can do that. You know, just like I said, with strumming a little harder or a little softer if you want to add a different vibe. And it was also interesting seeing some of the people in the audience. We had read briefly that some people associate his performing with a meditative state. And it seems like that's what we were witnessing from some of the audience.
That girl that was like sitting there with her eyes closed. Yeah, I also noticed, I mean, obviously this video is older, but like you can tell that it's older because not every single person has their phone out videotaping it. Like no one has a phone out, and a couple people have a digital camera, like an older school digital camera. There's like I think 3 or 4 people with that, but that I saw. But everyone else is just sitting, experiencing the music. Like in today's day and age, if you saw a street performer like that, every single person would have their 100%. Cell phone out recording.
Yeah, that's very true. And you know, I think we read that he started to make the rounds around 2011, 2012. So that would make sense, right? Because I think phones were still, you know, available and being used at that point, but not with really good cameras in them.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? But now that's kind of been...
It's more of like having a digital camera and your cell phone.
Never really thought about that before, is that it wasn't so much the phones that became really, changing the way we act and carry ourselves in society. It was more of the cameras being added to the phones
to be able to videotape and take pictures and stuff.
Now you want to record and take pictures of everything instead of just being there in the moment, like you're saying. And that's also plays into the idea of that meditative state, right? I think that's kind of what music does, right? Like when you just take in the performance and you're there, it almost puts you in a trance in the sense that you're just experiencing the moment, right? Which I think now has, gone away in a negative sense a little bit more than I would like to have seen. But this is nice to go back in time, not too long ago, and see how it was still, or maybe he's just a great performer and
kept everybody captivated.
Maybe mandatory says he's like no phones.
Yeah. Well, at first I was like, I saw that girl with the digital camera right beside, like behind him. Yeah. And I was like, interesting. I haven't seen a digital camera like that in a while. And then I saw a couple more and I was like, this is definitely pre-smartphone era.
Yeah. Crazy. So crazy that he was performing that just in the middle of the street, sitting down. You know, just him and his guitar. No lyrics, no bells and whistles, just appreciating the performer. And you have to be obviously extremely talented to be able to captivate, you know, people in the street. You could see like people just started leaving there as he was finished, right? So they just literally stopped in the middle of their day just to witness him perform.
For sure.
And like I said, his demeanor was so relaxed, but for what he was doing with the guitar, I come back to the sounds that he was able to convey were so diverse. The tones were, you know, all over the spectrum. But that's what you need to convey a bit of a story, right? And I think that's, you know, what was so unique about this performance compared to a lot of the other things that we've experienced on the channel.
Yeah, well, I think it's really cool when you can blend a bunch of different styles together to make it your own, right? And I think that's definitely what this is. Like, you could tell there's like hints of different types of guitar playing all blended in together. I was also really curious about his nails, because on his one hand, he had just normal, like, cut nails, and on his other, he had really long, but they looked like they were very thick. It almost looked like when a woman gets like fake nails done, it's almost what it looked like. So I'd be curious if he did something like that to like almost replicate a pick with his nails.
Yeah, I'm sure it had something to do with the strumming, you know, that he has to do.
It's cool. I've never seen that before.
Especially if he's doing long renditions like this, right? It may help him achieve different tones in certain sections and allow
almost
him
like a little tool.
A little more diversity in the sound rather than just the finger, right? So like you have the finger plus the fingernail plus the way you strum. Like that's why he's getting all these different sounds. But I'm not an expert. Bobby is.
Yeah.
And so maybe Bobby can give us some more insights down below.
Yeah, I just noticed that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if he puts like an overlay or something on there to make them stronger.
So more insights are always appreciated from everybody that comes through on our channel. We are so grateful for all the support that we get from all of you. And that, like I said, includes Bobby. But we are grateful for everybody that comes through and watches and likes and has subscribed. Over 250,000 subscribers is not something we thought was ever going to be possible. But it's been such a pleasant surprise and a great journey. So we'd love to have you on that journey. You can join us by hitting that subscribe button. Hit that like button before you go. Have a great day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.